Hey besties, I'm honestly just gonna come on here and yap a little bit, tell you a little bit about my day, if you will. While we do makeup, what else is new? So today I spent a lot of time packing. You guys, time is like flying by. We are getting closer each and every day, which is why we're kind of making every minute count. We're about, I would say, 3 weeks out. By the way, you guys, did you enjoy my little diva hour yesterday where I was giving you guys like drag kindness? Just, the inner girl in me, I guess. Also, it was fun. And I just wanted to kind of, not be doing the usual of like focusing on anything that had any type of responsibility. Just be myself, carefree, do makeup, which I love to do, and have fun with you guys. Also, since time is limited, I don't know how many of those kind of videos I'd be able to do, to be honest. So, kind of wanted to, you know, make one for the team, for the besties. Also, with everything being so chaotic, I wasn't able to really, record and document everything. But, when things are hectic and you just have to kind of like last minute think of something you need to do, it's not always in your most glamorous looking self. And also, I don't know, there was things in the spur of the moment that would happen, and it's like, yeah, let's just go get that done, and it would be in a rush. So it really didn't give me the opportunity to record. By the way, in case you were wondering why I was using this as opposed to other staple products I normally use and you see me use, when I'm doing like a skincare feel type of look or beat, kind of like a natural thing, I like to go for not so much the pigmented type of formulas. They're still good. They're just not for like full glam sometimes. Like this blush, you would really have to go in there multiple times in order for it to really pop on like full coverage foundation or like with heavy contour. It's kind of like a all in use, a contour and a blush. I got this from TJ Maxx. I don't know if that matters to anybody, but in case you're liking what you're seeing, I have to admit I'm a like all in one purpose type of fan. Like if there's a palette that has everything in it in a rush, like that's perfect for me. I also use a brush sometimes for multiple things as long as it's within the same area, like contour and blush. Sometimes I'll use the same one because they're going to be fairly in the same color family, so it works. Something I didn't do, but we're going to try it together, is I'm going to use that darker shade and use it as contour. I did use it as contour on my cheeks, but who knows, this could be a new thing that I find that works. Oh, look at that. It actually shows perfect for this kind of look too. I don't want to use anything too bronzy or too heavy. That's actually good. Okay, queen, work. Let's set under the eyes because it's a must. Also mentioning this one for my besties that watch me do makeup all the time. I go in with powder puffs like 50% of the time, and the other 50% I'll use a fluffy brush. And if you ever wondered why, it's because in times like this. So if I'm doing a really light beat like today, and I'm not looking to set or not set, but bake where it's really, predominant and you really want to show off like that highlight, a brush is gonna deposit a lot, a lot thinner. And you can kind of sweep it away right away so that it doesn't sit there and give you like a cast. Although this one actually doesn't give you a cast regardless. But if I wanted a more like bright under eye, I would use a powder puff. And I just take it anywhere I put down concealer, here, and I'll take a little more. T-zone area, basically. Yeah, and you guys, we stopped at a pet store. We did this about 2 weeks ago. Cutest thing ever. I want pets. In this apartment, we can't have pets. And it's kind of been, like a missing piece for us. Well, we went a couple times because we'd rather adopt than buy. We would love to be part of that whole process. But in Florida, it's crazy. I mean, dogs getting adopted left and right, so is cats. And every time we go, there's no dogs to adopt. We don't mind older or younger. We honestly had no specific type of breed. Even we just went to go and see. But honestly, for like a couple weeks now, nothing's available. And we did go to this one place. We had no idea, like if there were I thought it was a shelter, but it turned out to be for purchase. And I don't like that whole idea. I also think they're overpriced, but we went anyway. And when we went there, they have the cutest dogs. Of course, they were for sale. and the price was hefty. Now again, I prefer to adopt. We still have a few weeks out. We're still going to check out shelters. And if that is our first choice, and if that's what happens, then even better. But if not, there was this dog that we both fell in love with. Now, 3 weeks out, I don't imagine it would still be available. The breed is a Shorkie. I think I have a picture. Let me try to pop it up right here. Let me check. I'm doing us all a favor and covering myself because I looked horrible today. It's one of those days where you just like run out the house and don't care. Anyway, look how cute. And basically the mix is a Yorkie and a Shih Tzu. You guys, when I tell you I have never held or like met a dog that was so calm and patient, at least on a little one, that they all seemed active and everything in the like the holding facilities that they put him in. But when I held him, he just was so calm and relaxed. He was trembling a little bit when I first held him because he was kind of scared, didn't know what was going on. Had a whimper at first because I guess he was nervous. And then the longer I held him, the more he started becoming relaxed. We also got to play with him in the little playpens, and he started moving around. Everything was fine. But all in all, it was the cutest experience. I knew my boyfriend really wanted to go to one of these either pet shelters or places where they sell dogs and be able to hold one and just kind of get the experience because he's been wanting a dog so bad. I love all animals. I mean, except reptiles probably. I like all animals, okay? But there's some that I wouldn't house. Like I'm not gonna have a snake in here. Like that's not gonna happen. I left out the boring stuff. Like obviously, we went to a couple stores to start to look at like different things that we would need for the house. Like we want to redo the home, so there's these places like a washer and dryer, you know, like parts or things that need to be replaced in the house. Nothing that really is exciting, so I left that out. Oh, and the house is a disaster, and more is getting packed away. So I don't know what I'll have left. Obviously, I'm not packing away the makeup until like the very end and the skincare because those things like are an everyday thing. But I've also been working on the design and like the decorative aspect of the room once I get the whole dedicated, you know, content room going. That's going to be like our room, you guys, for the skincare, and it's also going to be where I do my makeup content, vlogs, YouTube, you know, all that. I'm also thinking like I really want like a nice celebrity closet. I call it celebrity closet because, you know, the ones that are like stacked right after each other and each one has like its own dedicated space for fashion, clothes, that kind of thing. And then I want to have like a vanity for makeup, and then I want to have like a podcasting area like this. And of course the skincare business, and all of it just kind of needs to go together. Working on that, working on designs. If you see anything cute, like in terms of wallpaper or paint color or, you know, like a cute chair, I don't know, just like ideas that you think with my personality and character that I would like, shoot it to me. It's fine. Tag me, do whatever. But that's about everything in a nutshell today. I mean, obviously some other things that don't matter for right now. However, I'll update you as we go along.